Push for Father's Leave. Let's have a look. Hello everyone, Florian.Heise here and welcome to another episode of HeiseSays. Let's have a look at this article from Yahoo Finance which is discussing the push or support for use it or lose it dad's leave, father's leave. What do you reckon, everyone? I remember when Rachel first gave birth to our first child and she was stuck at home alone, not in the office, not at work, and it got to her. It really got to her, that not having me around, so I made the effort to go visit as much as I could. Now it's a little different with me working at home when we've got a new baby. Generally I can be around a lot more as we need it. And it's important for dads to help and bond with the baby as well. So I encourage fathers to try and get leave with their newborn. But it's often, easier said than done. So, a proposal for changes to paid parental leave to ensure fathers actually take up their share of entitlements has won applause from a leading advocacy group. The Parenthood Says recommendations by the Grattan Institute would lead to a more generous and equitable leave system, benefit child development, and assist women in rejoining the workforce sooner. Now that's the only thing. You want mothers to have the opportunity to spend time with their kids. The horror stories of putting a 3-month-old in daycare, it's kind of sad, really, that people need to resort to that. In its report, Dad's Days, How More Gender-Equal Parental Leave Would Improve the Lives of Australian Families, the Grattan Institute calls for the paid parental leave scheme to be extended to 26 weeks. But the extra leave comes with strings attached, including a 6 weeks use it or lose it provision for each parent, 12 weeks to share between them as best suits their family, and an extra 2 bonus weeks once both parents have taken their full complement. Wow. I mean, where's this all going to come from? Everyone. Rather than the government giving out all of this stuff, here's a novel idea. How about we just reduce the tax burden you place on people? Wouldn't that be novel? So maybe people could have savings or investments so they didn't need to resort to this government handouts. Just a novel idea rather than, gimme aways. I know why they're not going to do it, because this wins votes. Taxing money out of people and then giving it to parents, it'll win votes. That's why they're doing it. Single parents would receive 26 weeks of paid parental leave. The Parenthood Executive Director, Georgie Dent, said the pandemic has brought into sharp focus the precarious foundations on which too many Australian families with young children have built their lives. Australian dads take less than 20% of their parental leave that dads take globally, which increases isolation for new mothers and perpetuates the expectations that mothers will assume the responsibility for caring, she said. Well, I understand it will increase isolation for new mothers, but here's the reality, guys. If you're a woman, you can breastfeed. Blokes, we can't do it. Okay, that's the reality. And you want the best outcomes for your kids. If you can breastfeed, it's proven to have benefits. If it's possible, don't shy away from using formula. Don't dare shun anyone for that, because it's saved lives. Because sometimes it just can't work out. So this significantly reduces their ability to remain connected to paid work and progress their careers. This is what this is about. This is what this is about. Keeping women working, keeping them in the workforce, keeping your tax revenue coming in. They don't care about you guys. They just want to keep the tax cattle working. I was talking to a bloke this morning, and he was, his grandparents were laying into him going, why don't you young people just buy a house? And he's going, he's telling them it's not as easy as it was back in your day. Both people have to work now. There's kind of not a choice, really. The plan encourages men to be active fathers and helps bring women closer to equality, Miss Dent continued. Well, there you go. She's not married, so she probably doesn't understand how it works in a relationship. It's kind of a team effort. That's what it's meant to be. You work together as a team to divide and conquer. At least that's what it should be. The Grattan Institute estimates the expanded scheme with leave paid at the minimum wage would cost the government an extra $600 million a year. But it said it would also boost GDP by $900 million a year thanks to increased workforce participation by mothers, boosting the average mother's lifetime earnings by $30,000. That's not that much. 30 grand over a lifetime, 600 million a year of additional government burden on us. How about we look at reducing the government burden on its citizens? Wouldn't that be a novel concept? The report argues Australia currently has one of the least generous parental leave schemes and one of the most gendered home labour divides in the developed world. The Institute cites overseas policies that encourage greater sharing of unpaid care in the early years and foster greater father engagement in care through their child's life. This gives mothers scope to participate more in paid work. But do they want to? Do they want to participate in paid work? Would they rather spend time with their kids? Particularly when they're young. They need their mother more than their father. Again, this is coming from a father of 5 children, everyone. Okay, you got a little crying baby, daddy picks them up, they'll reach for mother still. Fathers with more time to flex their parenting muscles tend to have better relationships with their partners and greater life satisfaction. I agree with that. And children with 2 involved parents, whether 2 mums, 2 dads, or one of each, benefit from the increased parental investment and the diversity of their interactions in the early years, the report said. Boosting parental leave and making it more gender equal would be good for fathers, mothers, children, and the economy. Well, I'm a bit skeptical about some of the claims they're making here, but, in general, I think fathers should be more involved. But, I don't think the solution is government. What I would suggest is maybe we look at reducing the burden we have placed on us for all of our lives. One way, housing. People are avoiding having children, family for housing costs. How about we look at making, the interest payments on our primary residence completely tax deductible? There you go. There's one way to reduce the burden on people looking at starting a family. If you have more money in your pockets, people have more money to prepare, to plan, and to manage their own lives. It shouldn't be all dependent on these socialist handouts from the state. We need to get more women working, so more dads have to not work, so we need to tax people more to pay them more money. And it's all just bullshit about winning votes, guys. I don't know. What do you think? What we've done, we worked from home. And when we weren't working from home, we were bringing our kids to work. We said, stuff you, we're doing it our way. But not everyone has that privilege. So, I can appreciate this. You want more dads involved in home, but we'll have to see. I don't think it's going to be the best rainbow happiness sunshine that, a left-leaning research think tank is putting out there. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on this one in the comments down below. Thank you all for watching. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. If you're a fan and enjoy the content I create here, there are a few ways you can support us. You can join us on YouTube or Patreon. Sign up for SelfWealth or Stake. Use our affiliate links at Amazon, eBay, Independent Reserve, or AussieBroadband. You can buy and merch from HeiseSays, use Gold Pass from the Perth Mint, or support us via PayPal. Take care, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.